politicians, world-class athletes, and I'm gonna say this too. It's levels to this. I think you're I think the type of celebrities that, they got some stardom, but they're not too big, you could rock with them. They actually still have morals. They still not disconnected from the rest of the people. But it's your big time people, like your world class athletes, world class politicians, and actors and performers and musicians. These people don't give a damn about you, bro. They all on the same thing. They are all working together, scheming on how to control your black ass. That's what it is. Same way with your the Mexican community, the Puerto Rican, but we're all in the same people. They're strategizing on how to control us. Because the moment the jig is up, they lose control. You know what's the true turning point in America? It happened during the 60s when the black community rose up against segregation laws in the. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you, Mike. Mike, you really been cooking today, for sure. I definitely agree, brother. Because the moment we decided to do that, we were much better off back then because we understood who the enemy was. Now we don't got to the point where we act like we don't understand it. We make ourselves more of an enemy than our actual enemy. And it's very sad. Like Malcolm warned us about the celebrities way back in the 60s. He talked about it. These damn celebrities don't give a fuck about you, people. They're put in place. They're the modern day house niggas, as he calls them. That's really what they are. The master give them good things, luxuries, to keep the rest of the flock, the field niggas, in place. And it has not changed now. It's just done differently. Anyways, though, I am getting ready to wrap this live up. But if anyone has any closing remarks or things or statements that they want to go ahead and give out before I get out of here, please go ahead and put them out there. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I wish you here the other day when we were talking about Paul George. Yeah, Paul George got caught up. I will be doing I'm gonna do a sports NBA live later. And I also might throw a little conspiracy thing up into the NBA too, because this is something. This is a. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Spoiler alert! It's an absolute reach that I'm talking about, but I just always thought that shit was weird, and I think it might be something. You know, it might be something up to it. Like y'all can let me know if I'm reaching or not. Matter of fact, I might as well just go ahead and say it now. And I'm just curious. Anybody else notice this shit, or is it just me? This is if you are a basketball fan, if you are a fan of the NBA. Now, like I've said previously already, we know that these people are all working together. They're all part of that clique if they are a big time athlete. Your LeBrons, your Steph Currys, your um, how do I feel about old Casino Cortez running in 2028? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not too familiar, DeMarcus, so I can't really give you a take on it. So, but yeah, those all these people, that's getting all the stardom and stuff like that. Dude, LeBron Ramon James is absolutely part of that clique. You are tripping if you believe he's not, but I understand if it's hard for you to believe. Sir, I do not watch football. But anyways, here's the thing. Like I said, I could be tripping. Y'all definitely let me know if y'all seen something different. And I haven't even done the research yet. Maybe I could know the answer to this if I just simply do the research. But I haven't done it yet. It's just coming off the dome right now, right? Have you noticed when in the NBA, when they're playing, they out there hooping and they make a three-pointer, you have a group that when they celebrate making a three-pointer, you have a group that celebrates like this, and you also have a group that celebrates like this. Has anybody else caught that? Now, what I tend to notice is that the ones that are not as high, the like the people that's good, like Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard actually is really good, by the way. Want to put it out there, but he's not part of that clique. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. He's not part of that clique. That's why he doesn't get the recognition that he's get. That's the reason why he's always, injured and not, not given the publicity and stuff like that. He's signed to New Balance, which isn't a big time brand and shit like that, because he's not a part of that clique. But you got people like the LeBrons of the world. You stay seeing him do this. Steph Curry, his logo sign is this. But if you pay attention, like Kevin Durant does this. But if you pay attention to like let's say the Jaylen Browns of the world, probably I'm not sure about Jason Tatum. I want to say Jason Tatum, but I pay enough attention to him to really know. Let me see who else is pretty good, but honestly, I would go as far as saying probably John Morant as well. John Morant didn't want to go with them, so that's the reason why they did what they did. The Jamal Murrays of the world, people like that. Those people, when they make three-pointers, like I remember Mikal Bridges when he was on my Phoenix Suns, stuff like that. When they make a three-pointer, they do this, which is also 3 points, right? But it seems like the elites, when they making them, they doing this. Now, somebody else tell me am I wrong? Maybe I'm tripping and I'm just reaching right now. But absolutely, I think it's got to be something up with that shit. It can't be for the Nike sign, Mike, because Steph Curry wasn't signed to Nike. Steph Curry was signed to Under Armour. He just recently ended his contract with Under Armour. And then you know what's crazy though? To give you a little bit of points on this is is Steph Curry has been wearing Nikes since he's, not Under Armour anymore. So perhaps is he looking to go over to them? Maybe. But one thing I do know is when his logo and all that stuff doing this shit, a lot of people say that's the 666 or whatever. They, Steph Curry's not with Nike, so it can't be that. The other side is this, my brother. When they make a 3 point, like they be doing ice and they bang, they be doing this. You feel me? This. These are the ones that's not part of the elite clique. But the ones that so happen to be a part of that, I noticed they do this.